Welcome guys to the MythBusters series episode 26. In this video we will be looking at some of the interesting myths about the new update 2.8, Zombies Edge. Starting with the first myth, hoverboard can stop vehicles and you won't get damaged. Let's test this myth by crashing this hoverboard into a car. Surprisingly, this hoverboard not only stopped this vehicle, but I didn't lose any health. So the myth is confirmed. If you see a vehicle trying to run you over, you can just activate the hoverboard to instantly stop them like this. Anyway, moving on to the next myth. In the new update, you can damage your teammate with grenade, but if enemy is nearby, the grenade will damage teammate. Alright, first let's test if the grenade can deal damage to teammates. So the grenade did absolutely no damage to my teammate. This is a really good feature, I think. So what about the Molotov cocktail? Well, I tested it, and unfortunately the Molotov will damage your teammate, so I hope Pubg Mobile makes the Molotov not deal any damage to teammates too. Anyway, let's throw the grenade when your teammate is next to an opponent like this. Now your teammate does get knocked. In this situation, the grenade will deal damage to your teammate, so the myth is confirmed. Grenades will not damage your teammate in the new update, unless there is an enemy close enough or in the grenade's damage range. Moving on to the next myth. If your teammate is in a vehicle and you shoot the vehicle, it will take no damage, even the wheel cannot explode. Well, my teammate is in the driving seat. Now I'm gonna shoot at this vehicle to test if it takes any damage. The vehicle's health is displayed on the screen. So it's very clear that the vehicle is getting no damage from my shots. Even the wheels are not getting busted. So the myth is confirmed. You cannot damage the vehicle when your teammate is sitting on it. I even threw a grenade, it did absolutely nothing. Which takes us to the next myth. Yellow car, also known as Pubg, will fly in air when you throw a grenade underneath it while a teammate is sitting inside. So I got the Pubg here. My teammate is going to throw the grenade. Let's wait and see what happens. It's very interesting to see this car fly like this, but what happens when we put few gas cans underneath the car and throw a grenade? Will this take to moon? This is kinda cool, I would say. It goes well with this song.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
Anyway, the myth is confirmed, and Pubg will in fact fly in air for a while if you throw a grenade underneath it. Anyway, let's move to the next myth. Enemy will not kill you with grenade in new stakeboard. So, here's the scenario. I have an enemy who's about to toss a grenade at me. And now I activate my hoverboard, hoping it will shield me from the grenade explosion. Unfortunately, the hoverboard doesn't provide any protection from grenades. I even tested with Molotov cocktail. I still got damaged by its flames. So the myth is busted. Hoverboard doesn't protect you from grenades. Let's move to the next myth. The new dagger is more powerful than the pan. First, let's hit this player with a pan. It did about 80% damage. Now let's do the same, but with a dagger, and it did 90% damage. So the myth is confirmed, the dagger deals more damage than the pan. Moving on to the next myth. Opponents outside the aerolith lab can't see you while you're in the aerolith lab. So this is the aerolith lab. This player will be running towards the aerolith lab, and we will see if the player disappears. However, as it turns out, the player remains visible from the outside, and both players can still see each other. So, this myth is busted. Let's move on to the next one. If the vehicle storage is maxed, then vehicle will be slower. This is a very interesting myth to test. So I'm driving a Murado with no storage in my trunk. As you can see, I was able to reach a speed of 163 kilometers per hour. Now let's fill up the vehicle storage to full and test its speed. Additionally, there are two more players in the car, which should technically increase the car's weight. However, I'm still able to hit 163 kilometers per hour speeds. So it seems this myth is busted. But it would been very realistic if this actually worked. Anyway, moving on to the next myth. If you put fuel battery inside cars and blow it up, the explosion would deal much more damage. I will put the fuel battery pack inside the vehicle storage and then blow up the vehicle to see if it would deal more damage. However, the explosion is same and the damage is the same. I went to check on the trunk and I was able to get the fuel battery pack back from its storage, so the myth is busted. Moving on to last myth. You can pause your movement in mid-air by using the Mutation Blade Ultimate. To test this, I need to fly high, so I will use the Mutation Blade's Ultimate. and then immediately use the same ultimate again. Now I'm flying in the sky, but slowly falling down in slow motion, so I think the myth is confirmed. You will pause your movement in mid-air by using the mutation blade. Anyway, that's all I got for this video. If you have any more myths about the new update, leave them in the comments, or you could join my Discord server. I might reply to your questions over there. And also you will find hundreds of layout controls and settings from 2 fingers to 6-finger claw, so you can look at their layout to create your own custom controls. And you could also post your controls and settings here, so it might help other players like you. Join my Discord server, link is in the description and also in the pinned comment. Anyway, that's all I got for this video. I hope you learned something new. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe for more upcoming videos like these. See you guys in the next one.
लेट गया लेट आया